When I listen to it, it just makes me think of the parts of Iggy's personality that have been there from the start but have come out even more. Like the first one is that he is a really creative little boy and really, I remember him like as a little 2-year-old just sitting down and I gave him different coloured paints and him just doing it all with real care, and I remember just thinking, he just really loves making beautiful things. And another thing is just what a family boy he is. And in the part where it talks about him snuggling down in the living room, and there's a lot in that song that brings up for me about Iggy. If the four of us are sitting down on the couch there, all together, and the TV, and we're watching a movie, he will be looking up at, he'll look up at my face and smile, he loves it. He just loves
everyone
the
being
family
together.
being together, and he loves those cosy moments. He gets so happy in those
It's
times.
cute.
It's very cute. Little face shines. And
Using the words "come sail away" with me kind of captures something about his that he's, even though he loves, like Elizabeth said, being part of a family, and he's also very independent and adventurous and
the captain of his own ship.
yeah.
And also the other thing as well is he needed to be very close, and that he's needed a lot of anchoring and a lot of he's needed to feel very safe, and that as time's gone by he's become so much more confident, and it seems like a lot of that love that he really kind of asked for early on comes out so much now.
Let's snuggle down in the living room. Something that I love about Iggy is the way he's very determined and passionate. He's not one to give up on something very quickly. Sail away with me, my friend. We'll sail the ocean blue. I'll tell you a story of adventurous tales, a story that's made for you.
What attracted me to Lee was a little bit of he didn't really seem to worry too much about what people thought about him. Seemed to act a little bit sort of offbeat, and I think because I'd always been, very conscious of making sure I made the right impression and all that kind of thing, I've always been quite drawn to people like that. Yeah, we have shared sense of humour. Even in hard times, there's still been humour in conversations.
Elizabeth, I think, she's just a very interesting person. She's always full of surprises, and she's a real love for life and a real passion to experience life on a deep level. And I guess also it's funny that you say that you thought I didn't really care about what other people thought, because I feel like you just do things your own way quite a bit, and that you seem like you're more free or something than I was.
Sail away with me, my friend. We'll sail the ocean blue.
Having children definitely brought up a lot of triggers for both of us, and we didn't really know how to deal with it, and it ended up really causing a lot of trouble between us. And when we both discovered the concept of self-compassion, that was massive in us realising that when we felt things, we didn't have to judge ourselves for it.
Of course, the feeling is completely okay, but obviously some behaviours are not helpful and some are more helpful. So having a bit of space to go, what kind of behaviour do I want to do in this situation?
I thought that there would be this very clear path that I'd follow, and I wanted to do it just right, and then I realised just right can really take me away from being really present
between parents and children, you know, we're sort of paying forward some of our good things, but paying forward some of our bad debts as well, that things that we are unhappy with about our own selves and our own childhoods. You know, like any stressful situation, and parenting can be stressful, brings up, you know, makes us confront, I guess, what some of our core beliefs are. Then realising that some of those core beliefs are not very helpful, then that's quite a big revision to do, because then you know I have to change my way of looking at the world, I guess. And it's kind of quite confronting. It's really hard to be a parent, because it, you know, asks a lot of you. So any chance you have to recharge and give yourself love and support yourself is going to make a really big difference, because then you've got, you know, you're building your capacity to give out love at the same time.
I think for Scarlett and Iggy, I just really hope that they can both stay really tuned into their own voices of what they feel's right and who they are, for that to be the loudest voice in their life. Yeah, and I guess for me, like for our family, I just hope that we can be there to see them, just to feel like there's always a place to come back to.
There's nothing to fear. There's one more story to be told.
I just want to say that this is such a beautiful thing, Rach. Like, yeah, it's such a beautiful thing you're doing, you know. I've talked to you about it before, but yeah, it's really such a beautiful experience to be able to go deeply into these parts of our lives that, you know, we experience every day, and we experience sort of on all these different levels, but you don't really talk about, you know. So I think, yeah, thanks for doing it.
Dear Ricky, this is just for